was gonna say, I know I saw your website, and I'll put that on the description as well of like Brinks Mansion, the website that you have going on. Like, I know you're establishing it from January to April. What do you feel like? How much traffic did that bring in for you as far as like sales and business?
Man, it brought a lot of traffic because we have like I say not a family but a family of supporters, you know,
Hmm.
that were always like, man, I like the new stuff you drop, but if I could get this hoodie with this last shirt you draw, that'd be cool. And I couldn't do it because, you know, I had to, for me to drop that old shirt, I would have to print 50 to get a good deal at the print shop, you
Hmm.
know. So once I was able to, I told everybody like I do my, if you see my Instagram, you'll see my videos. I'll do a
Yeah.
video and let people know exactly what's going on. I told everybody, "Hey, look, you can go on the website now and order anything you ever wanted." And it went crazy, man. It went as a small business, as a local shop. It just it went crazy, bro. We're very happy with the turnaround, bro, to the point that I didn't drop anything for 4 months, bro, just to keep up
Wow.
with the demand. Yeah.
You know, that's great to hear because it's like even during like we're still going through the pandemic, but you made it out, and even throwing 2021, you're still getting a lot of business because you haven't really slowed down, and demand is great because I noticed that you said you're dropping certain sets and then you move on to the next one, and now you're just catching up on the demand. What do you feel like is something in the future or your next design?
I mean, for the next one, we're more if on the last campaign for the Run It Up collection,
Mm.
we're now the new thing is dropping a collection but collaborating with an artist. So the last one we did was with a rapper by the name of P Dog from Carson, and we brought him into the shop. We now got a cameraman too, so that helps out a lot. So we're able to shoot content. You know, nowadays everything's about content. Everything's
Yeah.
about being able to shoot and put it out at the best quality possible. So if you have a 4K camera, if you anything, you go to Best Buy now, buy a camera, and really, you know, get out there and do it. It's not like the times before where you really had to hire a whole squad.
Yeah.
So we got a cameraman. Shout out my man Phenom. He joined the team and he shoots all of our promo videos, all of our campaigns. And that's what really helped us out, man. So now we're collaborating with artists, and it's taking us to it exposes us to their platform and it puts them on our platform. And that's been some new that we're doing now. So we drop a collection, and now our next month we want to work with another artist and continue networking, man. So it's been good, man. We got a lot of things going on right now.
Yeah, that's dope. I like that you're saying about like the networking aspect of it because I never thought about that. You know, like you saw a t-shirt, but you're actually working with other artists that you're both sharing a platform, but then it's part of the campaign. And I never, that was my first time hearing about it, just like your business and everything. What tips would you offer for people who want to go into this industry and kind of set themselves up for success like you are doing with your hustling brand?
Um, I was saying, I get a lot of DMs, you know, and a lot of friends that come by and want to, you know, get into the field, get into the business. I'll say, you know, you'll hear me say a lot. Don't do it for the money, you know. Do this if you love it, do it. You know, do it and have fun with it. The moment's not fun. Like for me, I told myself the moment's not fun anymore. That's when I gotta stop. You know, I love doing this. Whether we sell 100 shirts, one shirt, two shirts. I love the business. I love the hustle, man. I love networking, meeting people, and it's fun to me, man. And I think that's how God's been able to bless me, man. I'm out here. My goal is to motivate people, motivate the youth, especially young Hispanic entrepreneurs, man, that really want to get out there. That's my thing, man. So if I could do that, the rest is just extra for me, you know.
Yeah, and let me ask you too, like, did you feel like you had any obstacles when you were setting up your business during January to April? I know machines was one of them. Was there something else for you?
Yeah, well, all of last year, I would say since I decided to open up the shop, it was, you know, the pandemic was
Yeah.
going was really, it was really hard at that time. So to even think of while businesses were shutting down, I was
Yeah.
actually looking for a spot. But in
Wow.
that sense of, you know, being an entrepreneur and taking a chance, I was able to get a deal on the lease. You
Oh
get
wow.
me? Because everything was empty. You know, where I'm at, everything was man. When I came in here, that we didn't even have a floor set up. We didn't have, the walls were messed up. This thing was vacant for over 7 years. So we were able to get a deal and come in here. My partner Gerardo, you know, Faith by G, he came with me too, and I told him, you know, the whole idea of what I wanted to do. He believed in it and came in here because we also offer barber services too. So that's how we get foot traffic too. So we have a clothing store, a print shop, and we have the barbering service as well with my man Faith by G. He takes care of that. So just imagine you're coming in for your haircut, you're able to shop for a shirt, a hat, a hoodie, whatever it is. So it's
Yeah.
our way of our keeping foot traffic for the store as well.
Wow, that's smart. And even for your future plan, what do you have in store for your brand?
So for the future, man, we're actually looking for a bigger location right now.
Wow.
Um, yeah, so I have an embroidery machine that we got coming in, but this is a 500 square foot location, so it's already packed, man. So if I have to move the camera around, everything's packed, bro. Like it's crazy. So we're looking for a bigger location right now,
Yeah.
and the future is to have a big location where we could have a music studio. We could have the print shop, the barber service, a photo booth, and have everything at once. So let's say you're a local artist, you could come in here, get your merch printed because we print for other people as well. We could print your merch. You could get a haircut. You could we could have our cameraman Phenom come in, help you shoot the photo shoot for your project. You could record your music
Wow.
and do everything all at once and shoot everything in one location.
Wow.
So for artists, it's a big thing right now. When I was talking to P Dog, we're talking about him getting his merch going, and there isn't a place where you could do a one-stop shop. So my future, my goal, my dream is to offer a one-stop shop for everything.
Wow. Yeah, it's very creative because you're not just stuck in one way, but you have other ways to kind of present a business and attract different people. Definitely now, I was just even thinking about as you shared it, it's like you can't just be what's the word I'm looking for? Like one way, one
Yeah,
angle. You have to have multiple because nowadays it's very competitive with different brands that are out there. But
yeah.
it's very refreshing to hear what you're trying to do, and even for the future. And I wanted to ask, what would you say is a great quality about yourself? I know it's a random question, but I kind of always throw that out there.
Nah, no problem, man. I think the best quality for me is I don't give up, man. I don't take no for an answer, man. Even if I can't do it that day, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna look for the answer. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna network. I'm gonna see who could help me out, who got the answer, or who could point me in the right direction. I'm not scared to reach out, man. I think
Mhm.
that's the biggest thing with me is I'm not scared, bro. If I see, even with social media, I look at it as a big platform, a big benefit. Sometimes you could use that in. Some people use it in a bad way. Some people use it in a good way. For me, I use it in a way to network and reach out to people, and that's how I'm able to work, bro. Even with printing, man, I shout out my boy Angel Boy. He came and helped me out. But there was other people too that I saw printing, or that's how I reached. That's how I met Angel Boy and Retro King, big people in the game, and I met them through social media, bro. So that's my thing. I don't give up, bro. If I want something in life, I go out there and I get it, bro. I look for the answers, bro. I don't give up.
Wow. Thank you for sharing that. What would you say for someone that is just like looking to start their own business in general? What piece of advice would you give them to be like, hey, just go out and do it?
I would say know that you're going into if you're gonna first make the choice that you're gonna go into something.
Hmm.
Don't give up and know that it's a lot of sacrifice and a lot of obstacles and accept it. Once you accept like the challenge, that's what I like to tell people. You gotta accept the challenge. Once you accept the challenge, then go all in, man, and know that it's not gonna happen overnight, man. And that's the biggest thing I could tell people. A lot of especially the younger generation think that it's gonna happen overnight. You're gonna go out here and get 50 shirts and sell them for 30 bucks, and it doesn't work like that, man. Nothing's overnight, man. And I tell people all the time. I have a 5-year-old daughter, man, and since right now I tell her nothing happens overnight. You gotta really work for it and not give up, man. So that's what I tell people all the time, man.
I love that you said that because you're right. A lot of people that are trying to get into any project or even business, they think it is overnight, but that's where you get disappointment. And that's when you stop yourself from even trying to keep going forward. Because, even like this small platform that I do have as well, I had to eventually build the courage to talk to people, put myself out there and be like, why not just reach out to about everybody that's out there in the business trying to do something, their own hustle, their own passion. But I can't do that if I'm just deciding to stay home and not doing
Yeah,
anything. And like you said too, it took me time to start developing these things. And it doesn't
yeah,
happen overnight. You gotta. It's like your friend. They had the belief in you, and then even just the vision that you had in that room and that space. It's gonna happen over time. But
yeah,
I love that you said that because you're right. This generation, they everything is right in front of them, a little too quick, and it's like no, it doesn't work that way. Things just don't
yeah.
come naturally. You gotta work your way up. But thank you for sharing that because that's great advice that the new generation coming in, they have to understand that even the old heads too that are still in that mindset like oh it's still gonna come quick, it's not
Yeah.
really like that.
No, that's for sure, man. You gotta have that mindset, man. And if you have that mindset, that's everything right there. That's 50% of it right there, man. The other 50 is getting up there, getting out there, and just doing it, bro. So I'm a believer in that.
Sure. And I was going to ask you for, as we're wrapping up the podcast, is there any shout outs or anything that you want to bring up for your website or anything that people can look out for in the future with any new collections coming out for you?
So right now we just dropped Run It Up. So the new collection will drop at the end of next month. But my big message, my big shout outs out to it's to all the entrepreneurs, the younger kids. If you're in high school, anybody that's out there and wants to start a business, my whole message is to get young entrepreneurs to believe in themselves and know that it's possible, man. It doesn't happen overnight, but I want us Hispanics to be known for more than everything else we're known for. I want us to be known for business too. So that's my big thing, man. I want to push people to get known for business and believe in yourself. Get out there, get your own business. It's possible, man.
I love that. I'm looking forward to your journey and just how much your business grows. Because, like you said, Hispanics of all different cultures, man, we just gotta encourage each other and just see how we business blossom. Because you're right, there's a certain stereotype to us that we're just workers, but we're not our own bosses. And to see your own boss, that's awesome. And you working with other cultures for your brands and the models and the rappers that you're gonna probably start working with in the future. I think it just shows that there's more to us. There's a dynamic. So thank you for being one of those leaders. You know, you're being one of the leaders kind of pushing it. So I appreciate that. And I'm sure the people watching too are inspired by what you're doing with your work. So I'm excited for the future.
That, brother.
Of course, man. I'm excited to see how it's going to look like a year from now. But I just want to say thank you for just even you spending time. I know that you're busy with a lot of things. You want to enjoy the rest of your day, but thank you for being on the podcast.
Anytime, brother. You already know I'm a call away, man. And whenever you're ready, come by the shop, man. We could do this at the shop too, man. Get a haircut too. Gotta come get a haircut with my boy Faith by G, man. You know how it goes.
Now, you know I gotta get a haircut and I gotta get a shirt too, because I got
you, brother, man. Hit me up offline and I'm gonna send you a little something your way, man.